What's up guys, it's Mercury and welcome back to more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked battles for Regulation D. In today's video, we're going to be using a Pokemon that was absolutely dominating Regulations A and B, and that's Annihilape. This Pokemon used to be so incredibly overpowered, and I still think it's really strong, but it's definitely seen a lot less usage given the amount of power creep and the amount of new Pokemon that have come out that do really well into it. But it's actually one of the first Pokemon that I used on this channel, I believe. My first video was actually using Annihilape, so I'm definitely excited to use it again. And if you guys do enjoy my content, I would really appreciate if you left a like and subscribe as well. Helps the channel grow a ton, and we can keep putting out videos for you guys. And yeah, typically we will do a quick team breakdown before we do any battles, but just check out the timestamp down below if you want to skip into the action straight away. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the team analysis. So on this team, we've got an Ape and a Gorilla, but I want to talk about both of them back to back, so let's start with Annihilape. Annihilape, I feel like there's one of two sets you can run. You can either run a set like this with Bulk Up, or you can go like the Choice Scarf Final Gambit set, which I've never really been a fan of because I don't like sending my Pokemon out just to, pick up a KO and faint right away as well. I do like, playing the long game, potentially setting up as well, but I feel like the Bulk Up set is pretty standard. Everyone pretty much knows what it does, but on this set we actually went for Citrus Berry instead of Leftovers. I figure, given that we have, Grassy Surge from Rillaboom, for example, we really don't need Leftovers recovery. We can just protect and get like the Grassy Surge recovery. And speaking of Rillaboom, we have one on this team, and both of our, Annihilape and Rillaboom are actually both Terra Water. I feel like Terra Water is probably the best Terra in the game. Like defensively, you only have two weaknesses, Electric and Grass. But Rillaboom, pretty standard. Everyone knows what it does. It's just really nice to have like that Fake Out support because you can go for Fake Out and then potentially, go for a status move with one of your other Pokemon, or even set up with Annihilape, for example. And we are Assault Vest, so with Assault Vest, you are taking, reduced damage from special attacks if your special attack or your special defense is going to be higher with the Rillaboom. And U-turn is always nice for pivoting as well, and then you can hit your opponents hard with like Wood Hammer or Stomping Tantrum, depending on the situation. So you're fairly decent into Heatran as well. You just gotta watch out for Heat Waves and things like that. But other really great support Pokemon on this team, you have Thundurus. So I want to talk about Thundurus because Thundurus, I mean, it's a standard Rocky Helmet Water Terra Thundurus set, but it's a pretty cool Pokemon. It's pretty unique. It doesn't get Tailwind like its buddy Tornadus does, but you do get Thunder Wave for that speed control. You still get Taunt, and then you get access to a lot of different support moves. I'm not sure it gets Icy Wind, but for example, we've actually gone for Eerie Impulse into the last slot here because Eerie Impulse is great when you're, facing up against Flutter Mane or something, a really strong special attacker, and you can just go for Eerie Impulse and just cut its special attack in half. And I've also gone for Thunderbolt on this set because I didn't want to risk missing with Wild Bolt Storm. There's a couple other moves on this team that you can actually miss because they're not 100% accurate. One of those is going to be the Heat Wave on the Heatran. Now, Heatran standard set, not going to talk about it too much either. It's just, it doesn't do really great into opposing Heatran because you only really have like Earth Power and Terra Blast that you can hit them with. And if they go Grass Terra, like neither of those will be very effective. But some Heatrans do go for Flash Cannon. I just didn't feel like I need Flash Cannon on the set. It doesn't really do much other than, help with the Heatran matchup if they do Terra, but that's fairly situational. And another Pokemon that's great on this team to support your physical attackers is going to be the Chien-Pao. So Chien-Pao, pretty standard set, but I feel like a lot of people have started, moving towards putting Icicle Crash on their Chien-Pao set because a lot of Flutter Manes are becoming more defensive. Some are going, near max HP and defense. So having the Icicle Crash, even with a Jolly nature still, will allow you to potentially outspeed if they're not running Speed Booster and still pick up the KO even on the more defensive Flutter Manes. Chien-Pao, overall, a great Pokemon. And finally, Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle is one of my favorite Pokemon from the new generation, so I wanted to put it on this team, and it's another great support mon with like Icy Wind, for example, giving that speed control. And it's another way to do well into Heatran, for example. Whether they Terra or they don't, you can bring out the bundle, go for Freeze Dry, go for Hydro Pump. Provided that you hit, you're going to be dealing a lot of damage. So yeah, overall, I like this team a lot. I feel like it's fairly cohesive. And question of the day, as always, what is your favorite legendary Pokemon? Now, for me, I've always loved Mewtwo because it's the OG. I gotta give it up. Mewtwo is such a cool legendary. One of the strongest in my opinion as well. But I think Heatran might be a close second for me. It's a really cool Pokemon, both by design and in-game as well. Super strong. But yeah, hope you guys will enjoy the video, and let's hop into some battles. Alright, so we see a pretty standard looking team, actually pretty similar to ours. It's going to be the Urshifu, Amoonguss, Chien-Pao, Landorus, Heatran, and Tornadus. Okay. So, given that he actually probably has Tailwind over us, I do want to have some form of speed control. So I'm thinking Thundurus could be good as a lead. Yeah, let's go Thundurus. I don't really want to lead with like a physical attacker, but it could actually be pretty good. Are we Terra Fire on this set, or are we Terra Water? We're Terra Water. Okay. That's actually way better. Because we have Terra Water to get around the Urshifu, and then we also have... There's not too many things on his team that hit like water types. So that's actually Annihilape could be really strong in this matchup. Yeah, let's go Annihilape. Do we want Bulk Up? Or maybe we just want Bundle in the back for speed control. Bundle is pretty good. And then what else? Maybe Rillaboom. I do like Rillaboom. Yeah, we'll bring these. My team seems fairly strong, but it's like one of those teams where you want to bring all your Pokemon just to get, like, you know, Sword of Ruin, you want to get Fake Out Pressure, you want to get speed control, things like that, but you really have to make a choice with these four. And they're all excellent Pokemon, but I think they work fairly well into each other. And another thing you could do with this team is just straight up go for like Eerie Impulse plus the you know, Drain Punch or Rage Fist. But we are going to get a Defiant boost, which is good. Question is though, he doesn't knock out Thundurus unless he goes for the straight up like Rock Slide. I think we could just Eerie Impulse our own Annihilape. And then go for like Terra Rage Fist? Yeah, let's go for that. As always, it is a little bit risky to Terra on turn 1, because you're not leaving that option available for the rest of the game. But I do think we need this here, just to take less damage from a Bleak Wind. Okay, so we do see Protect. Is it just Protect Bleak Wind? Eerie comes out, gives us the boost. And Tailwind comes out. Wait! Does that not give us the boost? Oh, it's when an opponent lowers your stats, right? Hang on. Did I mess something up? I was completely... What does Defiant do? Oh, an opposing Pokemon. Okay. Well... Don't I feel foolish? That's okay, though. Let's go for Bulk Up. Like, yeah, he's gonna taunt us, but then, like, what does Landorus do? Just Rock Slide? Earthquake. So he's only really targeting, or he's only attacking our Annihilape. Okay, but Thunderbolt almost KOs Tornadus, which is good. And we get a Paralysis. And we do get off Bulk Up. So the nice part is we're at +2 attack. I feel foolish. I completely forgot that Eerie Impulse only works for, or sorry, that Defiant only works for when like opponents lower your stats. But it's okay. It is what it is. Should we go in the bundle? No, I think we go Rillaboom here. And then we go for Drain Punch. Because then we can have the Fake Out Pressure. We already have one Rage Fist stack. So aside from that misplay on turn 1, I think we're doing okay. Okay, he does go for Terra. Terra on Landorus. Flying, okay. So it looks like he's probably just going for Terra Blast. Okay, hopefully this wasn't into the Rillaboom slot, because then we just lose a Rillaboom, but like, or the Thundurus slot. He goes for Rain Dance. This is weird. Does he have Sandsear Storm? Okay, please just go into the Annihilape. Yeah. So he's gotta know that we have Fake Out, like, Pressure next turn. So we're gonna go for Drain Punch here. And we get the recovery. Oh, but he's Rocky Helmet. Okay. This is not good. How many turns of Tailwind are left? Because if there's 2 or 3 and I'm able to stall it out, then that's really good. Okay, it's Urshifu. So like now we can't protect. Both of his Pokemon can protect. Let me think here. So Tailwind has 2 turns left, right? Or 1 turn, okay. We could have been ahead more if we had, you know, not made that misplay on turn 1, but that's on me. I totally forgot that it's only when opponents attack into you like that. Yeah, we can go for Drain Punch, I think. Okay. I guess we could have gotten the Rage Fist off for sure. Question is now... He probably wants to Terra Blast my Landorus, right? Or sorry, my Annihilape. So I'm gonna go Thundurus. And then do I want to protect? He didn't protect last turn, so he can this turn. Like, Landorus isn't as big of a threat. But I don't really want to protect in front of Urshifu, so like, yeah. So I think here we go into Thundurus, and then we go for... Let's go for Rage Fist on the Urshifu. I was really considering protecting just because, like, Landorus could attack into me, but given that Tailwind is expired, we might even just be faster than him. Surging Strikes onto Annihilape. I don't know if this KOs. Does this KO? It's gonna be close. Yeah, it did about 40. I think it should KO. Okay. So yeah, it would have been pretty pointless to protect. And Terra Blast won't do that much. That actually did way more than I thought, though. Oh, it's because it was a crit. Okay. So now we have Fake Out Pressure. Urshifu can protect next turn. I think we bring in Bundle. Okay, so bring in Bundle. We probably go for Freeze Dry onto Urshifu, even though he could protect. And then, is he Assault? No, he's not Assault Vest Landorus, right? Has he protected? I think he has. Go for that and then Freeze Dry. Yep, Landorus protects. But Freeze Dry should KO unless he's Focus Sash, which I'm hoping he's not. Okay, he's not. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, a little bit of a sloppy game, like, at the beginning, but that was totally on me. I completely forgot the Area Impulse won't proc your Defiant, because it's only opponents that can actually lower your... it's only opponents that can actually give you the Defiant boost. Okay, but now... Tailwind is over, right? Yeah, Tailwind is over. But Thundurus is going to be slower than... the Qian Pao. Qian Pao is actually quite a threat now, but so is the Landorus, which is the problem. He did just protect, so I think we can safely go for Icy Wind here. We did not miss. This makes us faster than Chien-Pao. We take out Landorus, and then it's a 1v3. But Chien-Pao probably will KO one of our Pokemon. The thing is, though, if he doesn't KO Landorus, then we have to risk a Hydro Pump. If he does KO Thundurus, then Iron Bundle can still... Or no. Let me think about this. So, okay, he's going to go for Icicle Crash onto Thundurus, which will KO. He also doesn't take Rocky Helmet damage, but it doesn't really matter because we've already broken his Focus Sash with Icy Wind. Oh, but now we don't have... Now we don't have the... we don't have the Grassy Terrain anymore. We do now, though. So let's see. Okay, wait a second. Okay, I was thinking Grassy Terrain might heal it back up to, like, full, in which case Focus Sash would activate again. But we can freely go for Fake Out and Hydro Pump. He protects here for sure. And then next turn, he's probably going to go for Crash onto Rillaboom. Because Bundle is not the biggest threat, given that we can miss Hydro Pumps. And then he probably has Sacred Sword as well in the end. So yeah. I think if we survive an Icicle Crash, we're in good shape. We might not, though. Or hang on, I think the play would always be to go for Wood Hammer, and then Icy Wind again, because now we can drop his speed. And then he'll be slower. Or he should be slower. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I almost clicked Hydro Pump, and I was like, there's no need to risk that when we can just drop his speed. He's already at -1, so we'd be at -2 now. And then we pick up the KO, so yeah, that was a scary game. I think if I hadn't made that misplay on turn 1, I would have been like in a great spot with Annihilape to actually just sweep through his team, but you know, Annihilape, it still did a little bit, you know. It did what it needed to do. But if we had maybe bulked up on that turn 1 and then gone for like, actually I don't even know, maybe just gone for a Thunder Wave or a Thunderbolt onto the Tornadus on turn 1, but either way, we made it work, so that's what matters. This looks like a pretty standard team. Iron Hands, Fluttermane, Chien-Pao, Amoonguss, Dragapult, and Chi-Yu. So, do we want Annihilape here, is the question. Doesn't seem the greatest, admittedly, because he has Chi-Yu and stuff. So we're going to leave Annihilape behind in this one, I think. That being said, what do we bring? Heatran is good if he brings Chi-Yu, but then not great into the rest of his team, aside from Fluttermane. I think we could lead double Ice types here, realistically. We could go like Bundle plus Chien-Pao, but that would be dropping our own defense. So, do we have... What do we think? Do we have Ghost Terror on both? We do have Ghost Terror on Bundle, and then Ghost Terror on the... yeah, we do have Ghost Terror, okay. What do we think? Let's actually go Bundle Heatran. We'll bring Chien-Pao in the back, and then we'll bring the Rillaboom. I feel like this is a decent 4 to bring. The way to deal with Amoonguss, honestly, is just to kind of try to bait out its Terra, or go for, like, 2 Pokemon that can potentially, like, let's say Amoonguss has Water Terra. You might want to go for, like, Bleak Windstorm, which would cover for if he doesn't Terra, and then go for, like, another strong attack with your other Pokemon in case he does Water Terra. So it's really a question of, like, can I bait out the Terra from Amoonguss? Now, this is a little bit of a bad spot because, like, we are faster, but Heatran doesn't really do too much into his team, or into the 2 Pokemon that he led with. We could go for Icy Wind Heat Wave, like, that is definitely a play we can make. Or, if we think that Chien-Pao is gonna protect, or his Chien-Pao, then we could double up the what's it called? The Dragapult. So let me think here. Maybe the better play is just to go for... Yeah, Freeze Dry plus Heat Wave. Because, like, Bundle will be faster. He could protect Chien-Pao. Maybe he switches Dragapult, so let's see. Okay, he's gonna Terra. Terra Dragapult. So is this Terra Ghost? Yep, Terra Ghost. Probably Terra Ghost, Terra Blast into Heatran. It's probably his best option if I had to guess. Because like Dragon Darts wouldn't do much. U-turn, not really all that helpful. Maybe we get a Lucky Freeze though. Let's see. We do not. And he goes for Icicle Crash. Wow, that was like a bit of an over prediction on his part. He goes for Terra Blast. I think both my Pokemon should survive this, although I'm not sure because of the Sword of Ruin. This is probably also Choice Band as well. Yeah, we don't survive, unfortunately. So, okay. Heat Wave. Oh, we missed something. Please. Oh, that's really bad. That is really, really bad. Oh, man, okay. That is really unfortunate, though. Let me think, though, because we have Sucker Punch pressure. Yeah, that's really unlucky. We could have gotten him down the Sash and then just gone for Heat Wave or something. But now we gotta bring out Qianpao. I'm also surprised that Iron Bundle got one shot. But, okay, let me think here. Probably knows we're gonna Sucker Punch. So I think we should just go for Sacred Sword into Heat Wave, because like it might seem like a bit of an over-prediction. But let me think. Sacred Sword here. Heat Wave hopefully doesn't miss. That turn 1 miss was really unfortunate. Sometimes like a miss on the first turn can really cost you the game, but we're going to make this play because I think he's going to switch out. And he does switch out. That's why I didn't Sucker Punch. I was like, uh-oh. So we got that read right. Brings in Flutter Mane. Perfect. That's why I didn't want to Sucker Punch. Like, you do have the option available, but at the same time, you don't always want to go for it. Sacred Sword, perfect. Focus Sash. And then he Sacred Swords us back. Okay, so as long as we don't miss Heat Wave. These don't miss Heat Wave. Okay, well, at least we got the Qianpao, but oh man, the double Heat Wave miss is just so annoying. Like, we could have gotten some decent damage on the Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane is not the bulkiest Pokemon. And now, let me think. If he brings in Dragapult again, it could just be a bait. Okay, okay, wait. Does he switch out Dragapult? You know what, though? I think it's safer to maybe just go for Protect here. Although I don't really want to take, like, too much damage. I think the Sucker Punch and Dragapult is actually fairly safe. You think he... I don't know if he's going to switch out, though. Pult is faster than both my Pokemon, so... I think we should just make the safe play here. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, he did switch out! Oh, we could have gotten a good Sucker Punch. You know what? We got the read once, and then the second time it didn't work out so well. Oh, and it's Chi-Yu. I guess I could have Sucker Punched Flutter Mane. Dude, the Heat Wave miss was so bad, though. Because, like, yeah, now Flutter Mane would have been in range of, like, you know, he would have been super low. I know that. But okay, we do have Rillaboom in the back. We can Terra Rillaboom, because none of his Pokemon really, like, threaten me too much. We don't even need to Terra Rillaboom yet, do we? Oh, that was weird. Graphics glitch. Okay, let me think. That was just unfortunate, man. That was really unfortunate. Like, we have Fake Out pressure. Would have been better if we were Terrifier here, too. Let's go for... He could fake out and then go for Earth Power, but he might have Protect on Chi-Yu. I just want to get rid of Flutter Mane, so I'm going to get rid of Flutter Mane. Let's do this. He might also just be predicting a fake out, so let's see. Yeah, this game was just riddled with bad luck. Sometimes you have games like this and there's just nothing you can do. But, like the burn on Flutter Mane, yay. But okay, we did get the read here. That's good. And he goes for Shadow Ball, okay. Yup, Earth Power. Okay, but Woodhammer will KO here. And then Dragapult. Who would Dragapult want to target? I don't know if Chi-Yu is really as big of a threat. Yeah, this whole game is just like read based. Let me think here. A Stomping Tantrum should be enough to take out the Chi-Yu. Dragon Bolt on the back. So we go for Stomping here. Let me just figure out who's faster between my Heatran and my So my Heatran is faster. Okay, so Heatran goes first. Heatran goes first, and then we go for... I think either way, just double up the Chi-Yu slot. Doesn't really matter too much, but we're just going to see how it plays out. Those Heat Wave misses were so unfortunate. Yeah. Man. If they hadn't happened, I definitely would have been in a much better spot. And yeah, like there's no way we take a Choice Band Terror Blast. See, even with like all those misses, our opponent almost still lost. Which just goes to show that like I think we were playing it fairly well, but luck was just not on our side for this match, and that happens sometimes. It's totally fine. You can't really do much about it. And yeah, Terror Blast will KO here. Yeah, so super unfortunate. We are going to end up losing that one, although I think we did. Yeah, if only I actually had Grassy Glide in this endgame, or in this generation in general, like I would have won. But nope, that's been removed from the game, so you know it is what it is. Can't be too mad about that. You do just miss moves sometimes, but like come on, we got like a double Heat Wave miss. It happens. It happens. Okay, so it's going to be Tornadus, Landorus, Flutter Mane, Urshifu, Rillaboom, Goldengo. So, super standard team from the opponent. And I'm trying to think here. Bundle could be good. Urshifu does okay into my team. It's not the best. I think maybe if we led Bundle and then went for... Actually, do we want the Annihilape in this match? No, Grassy Glide was just completely removed from Scarlet and Violet. Like, it's not in the game at all anymore. So, Rillaboom, it's still really good, but it doesn't have any priority other than Fake Out. Like, I think every Rillaboom would be running Grassy Glide if it was in the game, but fortunately not. I think we go for Bundle here. Actually, maybe we just go for Heatran plus the Thundurus. Bring Bundle in the back with Rillaboom. Yeah, let's go for this. Yeah, it's really too bad. It was such a good move, and it made Rillaboom like super unique. But I mean, I understand. Like, given that he still has Grassy Surge, maybe if they had removed Grassy Surge, but then he'd be doing less damage with his Grass type attack. So I don't know. I think Grassy Glide was just a really good move, but it's too bad that it's not in the game anymore. Okay, so he does just lead Goldengo plus the Tornadus. So I think we got him on this lead here because we can go for Heat Wave. could go for Heat Wave into, but I'm not really sure what we should do with Thundurus. I think maybe just Heat Wave Thunderbolt would be fairly safe, because we want to get some damage off. And he could just go for Taunt, for example. Yeah, let's go for that. Oh, Rain Dance, okay. So Thunderbolt can almost KO, as long as we don't miss... Oh, he's Citrus Berry, uh-oh. So now I don't think we won't pick up the KO here anymore, unfortunately. Because of the Rain Dance. And he is Nasty Plot, okay. That's not good, but at the same time, it's not the worst thing. We can go for Earth Power on the Golden Go. We could actually probably double it up. Tailwind could definitely be a thing here. I think we double up the Golden Go here, though. He's gonna Terastalize, right? There's no way Make It Rain KOs, right? There's no way. Maybe he does Terra Blast. How cool would that be? I haven't seen that though at all, so like, he probably doesn't. Okay, he Shadow Balled the Heatran, which actually probably will KO. Oh, actually it didn't. Never mind. So Thunderbolt comes out, picks up Golden Go. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that that thing was like going down, like no matter what. And yeah, Earth Power obviously will not affect the Tornadus. So Tornadus now, like, in the end game, he's not really doing much. He's just probably just going for Bleak Windstorms and Taunts. I don't think he has Protect. Oh wow, you can get Grassy Glide by Metronome? That's crazy. Okay, let me think here. Heatran probably protects, right? He already wasted his Terra. Or not wasted, but like, he already used his Terra. Let me think here. We go into Rillaboom to set up the grassy terrain. He probably wants to go for Surging Strikes into us. Yeah, he swaps out Tornadus. Goes into Landorus. Fine. Intimidate, not going to matter, but we have special attackers, and we're even switching Heatran out, so... I think whatever Pokemon he goes for Surging Strikes into will not get KO'd, because he doesn't have Water Terra. We're going to go Water on the Thundurus to actually resist the Surging Strikes, so I don't think we go down. And he would go down to Rocky Helmet plus Thunderbolt, so we're going to Water Terra here, which is probably the best use of our Terra in this match. Yeah, Water Terra Thundurus is actually really cool. I see a lot of people going for Steel Terra, but that doesn't help you into Urshifu, so I definitely like Water Terra. And he goes for Surging Strikes, perfect. So we're Water Terra or Rocky Helmet. We actually get to show that off. That's perfect. In the back, he has sorry, not Heatran. Tornadus. But I don't think it has Protect, right? And Landorus doesn't seem to be too big of a threat in the endgame, so I think this was a case of we had a really good lead into what my opponent had, and from there we were kind of able to catch him off guard, especially by KOing the Golden Go. I don't think he should have kept Golden Go in. He probably should have either switched it out or just not brought it at all, because it really wasn't threatening my team, so I was like, sure, go for a Nasty Plot. Like, you're not going to KO either of my Pokemon, so... Yeah, in this endgame, we can Fake Out, so we have Fake Out pressure. Fake Out on the Landorus, and probably just go for Thunderbolt, like, realistically. Fake Out, unless he's Covert Cloak. Bleak Windstorm not gonna KO us. Still does good damage into Rillaboom. Landorus flinches. And yeah, now we can just bring in Heatran, cycle more Fake Outs and stuff. Or, hang on. No, we don't need to do that, never mind. Or do we? Hang on, let me think here. Heatran is not doing much for us. But we can't really... We can't attack into Landorus. Okay, let's bring in Heatran. And then we can just taunt him to make sure he doesn't have, like, Protect or whatever. Oh, he forfeits anyway. Okay, so I think that the end of that would have been, like, a little... It would have been a little tricky to maneuver, but it kind of worked out. And yeah, Rocky Helmet really did the same damage as Surging Strikes, which is crazy. But it's just crazy, because, like, Rocky Helmet takes... You take 1/6 of your health and chip damage every time you get hit by Rocky Helmet. Or every time you hit into Rocky Helmet, so if you're Surging Strikes into an opponent and they're able to survive all 3 hits, or even if they go down, they're taking half their health. Like 3/6 is half their health, which is crazy, which is why I love running Rocky Helmet plus Terra Water on so many Pokemon, like Cleavor on one of the previous teams that I used. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, Urshifu, Thundurus, Landorus T, Fluttermane, Qianpao, or not Qianpao, Wo-Chien, and Heatran. Huh. Like, my own Heatran seems pretty good into his team, but we might have to commit a Terra Grass into it, so let me think here. Bundle, do we want Bundle? I like Thundurus a lot. I think Thundurus Annihilate. Let's go Thundurus Annihilate, Heatran in the back. Bundle could be good for speed control, but that's about it. I mean, Freeze Dry does hit like 4 of his Pokemon super effectively, if that's a Rapid Strike Urshifu, which it should be. So it's either Bundle or the Qianpao. Alright, let's see if we can make it work. Yeah, we're gonna need the luck for this one, because it hasn't been going all that well in the previous matches. We've been, like, critical hit, we've been, like, speed dropped. I think we got... No, we didn't get paralyzed. But it's just not been going all that well. Okay, so Thundurus Annihilate. You know what, though? We could go for... We could go for Eerie Impulse on the Fluttermane and then maybe just protect the Annihilate to see what he wants to do. So I don't necessarily want a Terror right off the bat, so we're going to go for Eerie Impulse. We're going to go for Protect. Or do we have a better switch-in, maybe? We do have Heatran as a switch-in. I think we should just Protect here, though. Okay, we're going to Protect. No Terrors come out. Eerie Impulse will come out on the Fluttermane. Sharply lowering its special attack, so 2 stages. Or harshly. Shadow Ball, perfect. And I wonder what the Wo-Chien did. Maybe just like a Leech Seed or something. Oh, it's just Foul Play, okay. Okay, so that's good for sure. Does he have a switch into Thunder Wave? He does. He has 2 Pokemon that can switch in. We also can't taunt the Wo-Chien because he's Dark type. We're still going to try and Thunder Wave the Flutter and then go into Heatran. I don't think our Heatran necessarily has like a low... Oh, it does have a pretty low special... Or attack stat, sorry, so if we get Foul Played, we're going to go with Heatran. Doesn't look like he swapped Flutter, so that's good. We're going to get that paralyzed. Perfect, we get that paralyzed, and then next turn we can potentially even double up on the Fluttermane. Let's see, maybe we get a Lucky Paralysis on the Flutter. So he goes, yeah, no, we don't get it. He goes for Shadow Ball. Doesn't do much in the Thundurus. Oh, but the special defense drop is not good. And then Foul Play comes out. And a critical hit. Okay, well, we have had 0 luck today. But it is what it is. And we don't have a switch in for the Thundurus. Wow, really unlucky. Okay, I guess we just have to Thunderbolt here and go for Heat Wave. We don't necessarily want to Terra. He probably switches Flutter here, right? Yeah, he's gotta. Okay, he goes into Heatran, that's fine. And he goes for Terra on Wo-Chien, okay. Terra into Poison. I was just trying to think. We do have Earth Power. We do have Earth Power, which is good. Okay, so Heat Wave, obviously that's Flash Fire. We don't miss Wo-Chien. That's good. Huh. I mean, Thunderous surviving is a little awkward. But let me think here. If we try and paralyze the Heatran, that's probably better, right? Maybe protect our own. Also, who do we want to commit Terra to in the end game? Let me look at his team again. Honestly, probably Heatran. Yeah, we're gonna Thunder Wave here. We're gonna protect. We're gonna protect. I was considering Terraing there, but then I was like, nah, let's let Thunderous go down if he does go down. Okay, we got that Paralyzed, perfect. That at least does guarantee us to win the speed tie. And then Foul Play with KO. He takes Rocky Helmet Chip though, which I'm okay with. 1/6 damage, like, is not to be taken lightly. Oh, and he's Citrus Berry, okay. I'm really wondering if he has Foul Play. Or, sorry, not Foul Play, if he has Leech Seed. Magma Storm, okay. I guess we didn't have to protect, but... Also, this is a really weird camera angle, because you can't even see my Heatran, so... It's kind of funny. He's leftovers, so I'm guessing he's probably protecting next turn. Might be a good chance to bulk up, though. Okay, so let me think. We could go for Protect here, and then try and Earth Power the Heatran. As he might try and Earth Power us. Or Protect. I don't think he has Leech Seed. He would have gone for it by now. We're gonna go for this. Dewey, Earth Power. Yeah, we're not gonna Terra yet. We're gonna be a little bit conservative. So he's gonna switch out Wo-Chien into Urshifu. Okay. This is why I didn't want to Terra. Maybe we could have gotten a free bulk up there, though. Yeah, we definitely could have gotten the free bulk up. And now he knows we have Earth Power. Okay, but now we can prank him. So Earth Power, he'd probably be going into Flutter Mane then, right? So, okay, hear me out. We go for Bulk Up, and then we go for Terra Blast onto Urshifu. Like, I'm not even like second guessing this. I'm not even second guessing this. Heatran can't touch us. He's gonna switch to Heatran. We're gonna get a Bulk Up. He'd be crazy to attack like into Annihilape, right? I mean, we have Citrus Berries, so like, okay, he did switch to Heatran, so my prediction was correct here. My prediction was correct here, and he went into Flutter Mane, perfect. We're gonna Grass Terra. We're gonna Terra Blast the Urshifu. But okay, actually, let's see. Hang on, because he's probably gonna Surging Strikes first, right? He's gonna Surging Strike Heat Train. Please, please attack into Heat Train, please. We're faster? Huh? Is he Assault Vest? That's gotta be Assault Vest on Urshifu. There's no way, dude. There's no way. What the heck? These are some of the crazy, like, sets that you see on ladder. And he went for close combat. Dude, that, what the heck? What the hecking heck? Dude. That is insane. I can't believe the kind of sets we're running into today. Okay, well, Rage Fist into Flutter Mane. Terra Blast into... Or hang on, wait. What do you think about this? Probably close combats again, right? Okay, no, we go for Rage Fist into Flutter Mane and then Terra Blast into Urshifu. Okay, he does swap. He does swap. Fine. Wo-Chien comes out. It's a little unfortunate because now like we're doing less damage with Rage Fist. It's also still only 50 base power because we haven't been hit. We should have gone for Heat Wave. Because Flutter Mane survives. But he went for Moonblast into... Another critical hit. I don't think it mattered, but we've been getting critical hit so much today that I'm just annoyed. Okay, Wo-Chien. Let me think. He probably has Giga Drain or something, right? And he has 2 paralyzed Pokemon and then an Urshifu in the back. But we would outspeed Urshifu, right? So. Okay, I think we have to Rage Fist the Flutter. And then try and go for a Freeze Dry. Actually, no. We gotta protect here. We gotta protect. So I'm really hoping he doesn't go for Giga Drain. And if he goes for Foul Play, that's fine, because we outspeed the rest of his team. So Rage Fist will KO Flutter. Good. I'm just hoping he went for Giga Drain or something. There's no way he does that much damage, right? Foul Play? Okay, we got the read right. Okay, so now he probably brings out Urshifu. Trying to bait us into attacking that. Oh, it's Heat Train, okay. But that's paralyzed. Rage Fist into... We need to do a lot of damage into Wo-Chien here. And I'm not confident that we do. We haven't been attacked yet. We're gonna have to go for it. We're just gonna have to send it. He didn't protect. But is this enough? Is this enough? Please, Annihilape, please. Oh, it's not enough! Oh, no! Yeah, I tried to get the KO on Wo-Chien, but it didn't work. It didn't work. But Heat Train gets paralyzed, okay. So we have a chance. We have a chance for sure. Okay, so we have one last chance. We have one last chance of this. We can go for Bulk Up. He's done a great job. Like, admittedly, he's done a great job at not attacking into my Annihilape. Yeah, I think we protect here. Does he protect Heat Train? Let's see. Okay, so Bulk Up comes out. We are now at +2. Maybe it just doubles the Annihilape. Okay, no, he did go for Giga Drain. Okay, and it's Magma Storm. Interesting. That did a lot of damage, though. That did more than I would like. But, like, we're Citrus Berry. Okay, Wo-Chien, he was Citrus Berry. I don't think he has Protect, though. Let me think about this. So we go for... Let's go for Rage Fist. Because Hydro Pump won't KO, right? We could go for Icy Wind. Nah, that's not... No, we don't need that. We're going to bank it on a Hydro Pump miss. Okay, we don't miss. He does hang on. And then Rage Fist. Okay, please give me a Paralysis or something. Please. Or like a miss on Magma Storm or something. Like, it's 75% accurate. Come on, you gotta miss or something. Or get paralyzed. He doesn't miss. Or get paralyzed. It's pretty lucky from the opponent, I gotta admit. But he has Protect in the end game here, so let me think. Okay, Freeze Dry would KO Urshifu, I think. This is coming down to the wire, though. Does Aqua Jet KO? Probably has Aqua Jet, right? We're gonna Drain Punch, and then we're gonna Freeze Dry. Ooh, this is a scary one. This is a scary one, guys. I'm hoping he gets paralyzed or misses. Okay, so Aqua Jet comes out. Doesn't KO Annihilate. Yeah, I think we just win the game then. We should. Yeah, that should wrap it up, right? Okay, Drain Punch comes out. Oh yeah, we one-shot the Heatran. Perfect, okay. So that was a really scary game, but also pretty long. And we made it work in the end. I think we could have played it a little better, like maybe how we handled his Flutter Mane, we probably could have done that a little bit better. Or maybe had like Annihilate get set up like earlier in the game, that probably would have helped us a lot, but hey, it looks like we made it work, so I'm happy with that. Living on 6 HP there was just crazy, because if we had gotten KO'd there, Heatran would have just been able to KO us, and I'm not even confident that like one Hydro Pump would be enough to KO Heatran. So my opponent definitely played really well, like switching around his Pokemon and pivoting and having the right positioning, but yeah, we were able to make it work, and I guess Annihilape is still a pretty good Pokemon. Like, it was super prevalent in the first couple regulations, but it's really fallen off because it's been power crept, and Mousehold is no longer around either. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that team, and that's Annihilape for you. Still a good Pokemon.